Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on two. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Evan Mobley out there with Jared Allen. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. Now here's DeRozan. Clock at 6. Rebound by San Antonio. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team. And the layup is good off the glass. You know, something that makes this matchup interesting, Richard. Both of these teams execute at a high level on defense.
Yeah, the scoreboard could be looking underfed by the end of the game. The NBA is trying to tilt things towards offense, but these two say, not on my watch.
Here's Allen. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Maxey on the wing. SGA covering. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. On offense, here is San Antonio. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
He's an opportunistic scorer in the open floor. Barrett makes sure to take advantage of these chances whenever he can.
Maxey against SGA. Şengün, a screen on Maxey. Here's SGA. 2 points. That one goes.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it back. And Mobley gets it to go.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in 47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in 75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty. Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. The 17-footer, and San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Allen gets it to go.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
And SGA has got the ball here for San Antonio. Step back shot, uses the glass to drop it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
Maxey passes to DeRozan. Buzelis grabs the board. San Antonio leading. Back to SGA. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. He's got 10.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside Maxey. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Collins against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Podziemski. Back to SGA. 5 to shoot. Lively with a screen on Hardaway. Gilgeous-Alexander. Mobley grabs the board. Warriors trail by 4. Up top, Collins. Pass to Maxey. Fires it from 18. Buzelis grabs the board. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 19 points in the win against Dallas. And taking a look at last year's stats, here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. 5th is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
And the Warriors make some changes. Eason's checked in for Mobley, and Sexton subbed in for Tyrese Maxey. Outside Sexton. And he lobs it up! Wells with it, picked up by Collins. Podziemski shot is good.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Warriors trail by 6. Sexton passes to Collins. Back to Sexton. Thompson with a screen to the middle to stop the drought. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Pass to Harper. Down low. And a slam dunk by Lively.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Now here's Sexton. No points yet. From the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Lively. Now Podziemski. Checked by Sexton. Outside Podziemski. Here's Riley. Here's Harper. Defended by Hardaway. Harper misses. Outside Hardaway. From deep. That shot off the mark. And so the first quarter is in the books. San Antonio on top. They lead by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Evan Mobley out there with Asar Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Barrett in at the 2. Now here's Sexton. No made baskets yet. Pass to Eason. Outside Sexton. Shoots over Harper. Sexton misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Buzelis. Lets it go from deep. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Allie. That free throw misses. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Alperen Sengun's checked in for Lively, and SGA subbed in for Harper. And SGA has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Sengun, a screen on Maxey. SGA passes to Sengun. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Allen. Pass to Maxey. Takes a 3. Hits a three-pointer. Maxey's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Pass to Maxey. 4-3. It doesn't go for him. Spurs lead by 4. And here's SGA. To the paint. And he slams it in one-handed.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Maxey on the wing. SGA covering. Barrett passes to Eason. And the three-pointer goes.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Knipple. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Barrett. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Maxey. Here's the 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
DeRozan's checked in for the Warriors. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
Here's Knipple. Yet to see a basket. Pass to SGA. Here's Knipple, defended by DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Buzelis. Shoots over Mobley. Goes back up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. DeRozan passes to Barrett. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Pass to Knipple. Maxey against SGA. Şengün, a screen on Maxey. SGA passes to Şengün, and he makes it.
Now that's how you force the issue with the defense. Şengün really powered his way through that foul.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
John Collins checked in for the Warriors. Hardaway comes in for Barrett. Şengün, no good on the free throw. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, B.A. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Now here's DeRozan. Still without a bucket. And DeRozan, the hang time.
Ooh, okay, I see you, DeMar, putting defenders on skates, a little lippity-up.
Here's SGA. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Now here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Kicks it to DeRozan. From outside, off the mark.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Back to Podziemski. Şengün, a screen on Maxey. Here's Podziemski. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to DeRozan. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you have a traditional big man like Allen, you expect those offensive boards. Second chance points are a must.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Şengün. Spurs need to get one up here. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot's no good there. Now 6 for 8. Outside Hardaway. Collins with a screen on SGA. Hardaway, the pass to Maxey. Three-pointer off the mark.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And yep, it's good.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A different look for San Antonio. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And it's Harper in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Colin Sexton comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Golden State has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Thompson scanning the floor. Outside Sexton. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Podziemski grabs the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
San Antonio shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And the Warriors making a switch here. Eason's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 2. Eason pass to Sexton. Thompson with a screen to the inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, Sexton can be just so clever with the ball, disrupting the defense to create for his team.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Riley. Down low. Here's Lively. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Lively's got 4 points this quarter. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Spurs out in front, leading by just 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense. Paging the defense, paging the defense.
That was pretty good, Shaq. You might have a future in retail.
Shaq, to register 4, please.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
You take a look at the Spurs, yeah, they're almost the best in show. My question is, how much better can they get? Can they shift into another gear, Shaq?
You are what you are until proven otherwise. They're good, but not good enough yet. I'm saying yet.
Okay.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
San Antonio leading. We've got Alperon Şengün, Booz Ellis out there with Knipple. Then there's Trey Murphy, and it's SGA in at point guard. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's SGA. Off target from outside. Right side Barrett. Allen, the pass to DeRozan. Now here's Maxey. SGA covering. Count the basket and the foul! It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Willing that ball in. Tyrese Maxey has a nose for points.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Golden State, Tyrese Maxey at the line for 1.
One shot.
And that one misses.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Barrett. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Maxey surveying the D. 4 on the clock. The 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Knipple. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. And now a 4-point San Antonio lead. The Warriors shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. The Warriors, second.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Pass to Buzelis. Allen against Şengün. Now SGA. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Knipple from the arc. The shot no good. Maxey passes to Barrett. Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. Golden State needs to get off a shot. That's good from Allen on the assist by Maxey. 10 points for Jarrett Allen.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Outside, SGA. Pass to Şengün. And stolen by Barrett. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Right side, Maxey. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. He's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
Thompson.
Let's hear it for your dancing mascot, the Coyote.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw's good from Maxey.
Watching Tyrese Maxey grow as a player has been special. He's constantly adding new wrinkles to the game, improving his skill set on both sides of the ball.
Pass to Buzelis. Knocks down the long J. Buzelis has got 5 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Barrett. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Knipple, and the layup falls. Knipple's gotten 4 this quarter.
And that's a big make for Knipple's confidence. As the rookie develops, he'll have to prove he has that inside game.
Here's Maxey. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Mobley on a screen. To the middle. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Mobley's gotten his second bucket.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A line change here for San Antonio.
Make some noise once again for your Spurs U16.
San Antonio's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Podziemski. Here's Harper, defended by Hardaway. There's the 3. Harper misses. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 1-point game. Hardaway finds Barrett. Thompson with a screen. Inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You love to see it. Barrett operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
The Spurs have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Harper, currently averaging 5 points a game. No good with the triple. Sexton looking around. Outside Hardaway. Outside Barrett. Podziemski grabs the board.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
From a mid-major school to a first-round pick, Wisconsin native Brandon Podziemski has had quite the rise, RJ.
Yeah, finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting in 2024. Pods gives you a little bit of everything on the floor. Great rebounder for his size also.
The Warriors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Pass to Hardaway. Collins, high post. Now here's Thompson. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Sexton. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Riley to win the drought. And there's the foul. It's on Derek Lively. That's his first foul. And the Spurs making a change here. Buzelis is checked in. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for the Warriors. Eason comes in for Barrett. The Warriors leading. Outside Sexton. Now Mobley. Back to Sexton. Pass to Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Lively against Mobley. Here's Buzelis. Soft touch off the glass. Buzelis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
Here's Mobley. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Well, the Spurs shooting an efficient 55% in the third quarter. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Riley. The 3. Thompson pulls it in. Outside Eason. The 3 from Sexton. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. San Antonio on top. They're up by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the floor for the Warriors, we've got Colin Sexton. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Asar Thompson. Then there's Mobley, and it's Maxey in at the 1. Now here's SGA. Şengün, a screen on Maxey. Lets it go from 14. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Maxey with it. SGA covering. Thompson with a screen to the paint. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Knipple. From 12 feet, and the bucket is good. And the Spurs lead by 3.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Maxey. Back to Sexton to tie it up. San Antonio with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside, SGA. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
And we've become used to seeing this from Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in today's game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Warriors. R.J. Barrett comes in for Sexton. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Barrett, and play stops. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Can't give him too much grief for that one. He's been mistake-free for the most part.
San Antonio leading by 7. To the middle. San Antonio moving the ball around. And here's Knipple from the arc. Fires in the triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Mobley on a screen. Pass to Maxey to halt the run. Rebound by San Antonio. Sengun's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Barrett. The 3 is up. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's SGA on the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 12-point San Antonio lead. Allen with a screen on SGA. Pass to Allen. Count it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's SGA. Sengun, a screen on Maxey to the inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. DeRozan, left side. Back to Maxey. Over Buzelis. Here's DeRozan. DeRozan, right in the heart of the D.
It's the hustle points from DeRozan, and that's the kind of play that can set the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Knipple. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And Steve Kerr calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Maxey. Now Allen. Sengun pulls it down.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using the length inside.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Maxey against SGA.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's SGA.
Remaining. 2 minutes.
11 feet out.
Golden State Tyrese Maxey. Second personal foul. First team foul. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up by 9.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And Maxey's got the ball here for Golden State. 1:49 left in the final quarter.
Well, Maxey goes hard at the inside D, basically taking away their good options.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Tyrese Maxey.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within single digits. He's perfect from the line this time. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. Now SGA. Şengün, a screen on Maxey. Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
Timeout called, Mitch Johnson. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
San Antonio timeout.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up by 9. So he gets them both. The Warriors have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. Spins. SGA pulls it down. Spurs lead by 10. Puts it up from 17, and it's in there.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Spurs.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, BA. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Barrett. Outside Maxey. Look at the footwork, getting himself open. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now let's take a
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForte.
Up next, the Mavericks taking on the Nets. For the Mavericks, a perfect opportunity. Two teams tonight. Trying to elevate to mid-season form, Grant, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. They've got Rui Hachimura, Devin Booker out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Avdia, and it's Turner in at the 5.
And few guys in this league make more contested, difficult shots than Brandon Ingram. He's got so much confidence.
Avdia against Ingram. Avdia passes to Turner. Oh, Kessler with the block. And they're able to recover. Connects from downtown.
And why is Booker so consistent from game to game? It's because he's got picture-perfect mechanics.
Pass to Ingram. Here's Reese. Williams from long range. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Garland for 3. Booker. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Booker's got 6.
And Booker gets that shot off so quickly.
Pass to Ingram. Kessler, a screen on Avdia. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Turner finds Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Over Williams. Garland, no good.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Shot on the wing. Booker, no good. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Avdia with a steal. Outside Garland. Back to Avdia. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Garland, the pass to Turner. Outside for Booker. Clock at 6. Pass to Avdia. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Williams on the wing. Turner covers. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game. Ware's checked in for Kessler. Here's Williams. No points so far. Pass to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Back to Garland. Avdia outside. Now Hachimura. Now here's Turner. Ware covers. Outside Garland. They still need this. Rebounded by Ingram.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Reese. Inside. Miller left side. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Reese. Jones comes in for Ingram. Dunn, he's checked in for Miller. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Williams. And Brooklyn has possession. Quickly passes to Porzingis. Now here's George. Quickly outside. Porzingis with a screen on Irving. Porzingis misses.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Outside Irving. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul. Here's Tatum. Did not look good in their loss against the Spurs the other night. 6 to shoot. Back to Dunn. This one for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
From deep, Bane. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Bane, and he banks in the layup. Bane's got 5 points.
welcoming the contact. Bane's built like a tree trunk out there.
Dallas has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Quickly against Tatum. And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Tatum from long range. Another three for Dallas.
And that's money in the bank for Tatum. Easy to see why he takes so many threes.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
A 1:22 left in the first quarter here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bane, the pass to Allen. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas leading by 3 to the wing, right side. Now here's Dunn. On the wing, Jones puts up a 3, drains the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to George. Quickly from outside. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. The Mavericks have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Tatum passes to Jones. In transition, here comes Brooklyn. Here's Porzingis. Ware covers. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
At 7'3", Porzingis is a problem. Really makes defenses settle for fouling him and hoping he misses.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the evening. That free throw good from Porzingis.
Standing at 7'3", we have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Here's Irving. Misses in close. Bane against Tatum. Bane, the pass to Allen. Now Bane shoots over Tatum. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, leading by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
We've got Brandon Ingram. Williams is out there with Miller. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Reese in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Brian, back to you.
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Miller can't get it to go. Nets trail by 6. Garland with the ball. Still no points. Hachimura with a screen on Williams. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Coming off that screen, Booker draws the defense and then passes. Really tough to defend that.
Miller outside. Back to Williams. Pass to Ingram. Avdia pulls it in. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 4-point game. Now they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Miller outside. Kessler, a screen on Booker. Here's Miller. Good as the jump shot falls. Miller's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Booker against Miller. Left side Booker. 11 feet out. Booker showing some fight on the interior. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that on paper isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. Taking a look at Dallas, slogging along so far, sitting at 10th place in the conference. And of course the Nets, a game and a half behind. Pass to Miller. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And here's Ingram outside. He buries it from 3. Ingram's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, he is more than capable of hurting you from the 3-point line. Ingram knows how dangerous that shot is.
Here's Booker. And the rebound goes to Dallas. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Well, that's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
2 on the clock. Elbow shot on the way. The shot by Ingram, no good. Nets trail by 5. To the middle. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Avdia.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
Williams passes to Kessler. Out to the wing. Outside, Williams. And here's Miller. They set the screen. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. The 2K leaderboard showing us the best free throw shooting teams in the league. In the 3rd spot, Brooklyn. Dallas, 4th.
And you really want to see these types of teams attack and draw fouls because they shoot it so well from the line.
A different look for Dallas. Jones, he's checked in for Reese. Tatum comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Irving is subbed in for Williams. Pass to Bane. Now Porzingis. He's covered by Kessler. Porzingis in the post. Kessler on him. Porzingis misses. The Mavericks lead by 3. Irving, the pass to Tatum. Down low. Tipped. Tatum against Bane. And he drives in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, what an aggressive take from Bane. So confident on these drives.
Miller, the pass to Irving. Kessler, a screen on quickly. And finished off by Kessler.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And here's quickly. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 3. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
A lot of people think you shoot much better at home, but if you really look at the league-wide stats, it's only about 2 to 3 percentage points different on average.
Nets trail by 3. Well, great to see Kyrie Irving back on the court and producing, Tim.
Yeah, with that ACL tear coming late in the season, it really set him back. The game is just better with Kyrie in action, making highlights on a nightly basis.
Here's Bane. The Mavericks pull it in. Miller outside. Pass to Tatum. There's 1:47 left to play in the second quarter.
At 6'8" with a nice release point, Tatum's jumper is a tough one to disrupt.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Ware's checked in for Dallas. Dunn comes in for Miller. A 1:35 left in the first half. George passes to Quickly. George a screen on Irving. Here's Quickly. Banked it in off the glass. Quickly's got his first 2 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Dunn outside. Jones with a screen on Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Tatum. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The shot by Dunn, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Mavericks lead by 3. Outside Irving. Pass to Ware. Dunn outside. Tatum a screen on Allen. Here's Dunn. And it's off from three-point range. The Nets have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. The rebound by Ware. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. And it's Tatum missing. Outside Bane. Fires from way outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Dallas on top, leading by 3. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Look here now at the Mavericks. You watch their games. They've had some highs, some lows. Still putting it all together.
Which you could say about most teams around this time of year.
Yeah, not a big insight, big fella.
What?
No, we're just messing with you. We're just messing with you.
And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury. but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Dallas leading by 3. Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Avdia out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Devin Booker, then it's Darius Garland, and it's Turner in at the center position, locking down the middle.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Nets. Pass to Turner. Outside Booker, shoots over Miller. Booker no good. And for the Mavericks, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's Ingram. Again, Dallas.
Yeah, Ingram is such a complete offensive player. He can find good looks in the mid-range area as well.
Inside, here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Pass to Kessler. And here's Ingram, defended by Avdia. Ingram against Avdia. Right side Ingram. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you.
He's seen it all. Allie, appreciate the report. Avdia with a steal. For the tie. And he lays it up and in. Avdia's got 5 points now this quarter.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
To the inside, Reese. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Booker, over Miller. Booker can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Back to Ingram. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. They set the pick. Williams with it. Hachimura covering. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Reese. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Reese has got 6.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Here's Garland. Pass to Turner from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
And finished off by Kessler.
Well, check out that feed. Ingram surveying the scene and looking to create the best shot possible. He's put up great assist numbers over the years.
Garland, the pass to Turner. Back to Garland. Pass to Turner. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists now tonight. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. group getting ready for the Mavericks. Ware's checked in for Kessler. Tatum comes in for Reese. Dunn, he's checked in for Miller. And Irving is subbed in for Williams. Pass to Ware. Here's Irving. And a nice finish on the layup. Irving's gotten his first basket of the night. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. That's right. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will either.
Here's Booker. Ooh, nice little finish at the rim there for Booker.
Just fearless. Devin Booker, not afraid to go right at the defense.
Irving looking it over. Tries the spin move. Garland with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 7. Off the outside. Down low. Outside Garland. On the wing, Hachimura. Off the mark there with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Dunn left side. Pass to Tatum. Where the screen. The 3 ball. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 5 rebounds in the game. There's a screen by Turner. To the middle. Oh, deflected. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, great anticipation from Turner. Hanging in the air for the putback there.
Dallas leading by 5. Legs, when you look at the maturation of Deni Avdia, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
Booker, the pass to Garland. Turner, a screen on Irving to the paint. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Hachimura against Tatum. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And with a moment here, let's see the league's top scorers. Second is Devin Booker.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Checked in for the Mavericks. Let's see the stat sheet here for Jason Tatum. Nets trail by 3. Quickly passes to George. Back to Quickly. Allen with a screen on Irving. Quickly against Irving. And there's a 3-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Mavericks lead by 3. Pass to Tatum. Down low. Dunn, the pass to Jones. To get back on track. Tatum from long range. Porzingis grabs the board. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Right side Bane. Doubled by Dunn. The 3, Allen. On target from range. Allen's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Allen has turned himself into one of the game's premier three-point shooters. The defense has to adjust to him out there.
And here is Irving. There, the screen. Lets the three fly. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 2. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Dallas on top, up by 2. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Walker Kessler. Brandon Miller is out there with Williams. Then there's Derek Jones, and it's Reese in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Jones' shot is good.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
George outside. Here's Bane. Pass to Porzingis. KP wrecks the rim.
Great body control by Porzingis. He sets a good pick and then rolls right into a scoring position.
Williams passes to Kessler. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Jones with a screen on Allen. Here's Miller. Rebounded by the Nets. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bane can still do damage inside.
Back to Williams. And stolen by Porzingis. Bane with it. He's picked up by Jones. The bank shot, no good. The Mavericks leading. Inside. Pass to Miller. Fires the 3. Tries again. And Kessler lays it up and in.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Dallas making a change here. Ingram's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Turner finds Hachimura. Now here's Garland. Williams defending. Pass to Booker. 5 on the clock. The shot from 20 feet out. And right on target. That one's good.
Well, he didn't have much time to work with there, but Booker found just enough space to get that shot off.
To the inside. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Garland, the pass to Booker. To tie it up. Booker splashes in the triple.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Williams passes to Kessler. Now here's Williams. Outside Ingram. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. They shoot again. And the nice bucket inside from Kessler. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Garland finds Booker. To the middle. Hachimura. Yep, count it.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Williams passes to Kessler. Miller outside. Now Williams. And here's Ingram from the arc. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Outside Booker. To take the lead, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Kessler.
Well, you try to avoid fouling Booker, but he is so good, he will still find a way to get to the line.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
At this point in his career, Booker is all about contending. He's a player any team would love to have.
Tatum, he's checked in for Reese. Both free throws good from Booker.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Pass to Miller, and here's Ingram. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Tatum. Inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. To the paint. Here's Booker. Look at Booker elevate.
Well, Booker knows his team needs points. He senses the moment.
Here's Ingram. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Four-point game. Here's Miller. Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Now Miller. He launches. Oh, the shot is off.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Turner lays it in easily.
Nice focus on the finish. Turner making sure he did everything he could to muscle it in.
Mavericks trail by 7. Now here's Tatum. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Now Booker. Oh, Booker's shot goes despite the contact.
He is one of the elite scoring guards in our league, and we've come to expect these big nights from Booker.
Here's Kessler. Oh, no good again that time. Avdia against Ingram. Tatum with a steal. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Here's Avdia. Turner, screen on Miller. Now Turner. And it's blocked by Kessler. Williams against Garland. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Now Booker. Now Avdia. Turner with it. Hachimura. The triple drop.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Nets.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Devin Booker.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
And Dallas with possession, trailing by 10. It's money from deep. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
So we see Brooklyn get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And now, time for our player of the game, Devin Booker.